They didn't just pass laws. They buried them, not in courtrooms, not in archives. They buried them in plain sight, inside school books, hospital charts, and courtroom Bibles. This is the story of Jim Crow, not as a chapter in a textbook, but as a system engineered to erase dignity, one absurd law at a time. You've heard the term, Jim Crow, but did you know it wasn't a person? It was a performance, a racist caricature turned policy. And for nearly a century, it governed how Black Americans breathed, walked, learned, and even grieved under the lee of separate but equal. Here's what they never taught you. The laws weren't just cruel. They were meticulously ridiculous. In Mississippi, textbooks were segregated because math equations, apparently, could tell race. In Birmingham, checkers was illegal between races. Yes, board games. In Atlanta, courts mandated separate Bibles as if God himself needed racial zoning. These weren't oversight errors. They were intentional. Designed to humiliate, to dehumanize, to make segregation feel inevitable, even sacred. Because when you outlaw children from sharing ice cream cones, when you force nurses to refuse care based on skin color, you're not governing, you're performing ritual. And yet people resisted. Ida B. Wells didn't just report lynchings. She weaponized truth against silence. Rosa Parks didn't just sit on a bus. She sat where the system said she couldn't, knowing the cost. Everyday citizens risked violence just to enter through the front door. Just to look someone in the eye. Just to exist without apology. Jim Crow didn't just divide, it defined. It forced Black communities to build their own schools, churches, hospitals, institutions that thrived despite exclusion. Jazz, blues, gospel, the Harlem Renaissance. Culture didn't obey borders. It crossed them quietly, powerfully, irreversibly. And here's the question you must ask yourself. What laws are we burying today? Not in dusty ledgers, but in zoning maps, in funding formulas, in policing protocols. The architecture of inequality hasn't vanished. It's been repainted, renamed, rebranded. Jim Crow ended, but its shadows remain. In Redlining neighborhoods, underfunded schools, over-policed streets. The absurdity isn't gone. It's just wearing different clothes. So don't laugh at the checkers ban. Don't smirk at the segregated Bibles. Ask instead, what systems are we normalizing today that future generations will call grotesque? This isn't history, it's inheritance. And it's up to us to dig it up, not to mourn it, but to dismantle it.